Hello my beautiful Rainbow Slide community, welcome to my first collective reading. So this reading is about why are you postponing yourself, basically. Why are you in this feeling of postponing? I was not planning this when I started this channel to create collective readings. I just wanted to go with the flow and see what's happening. So right now I feel like creating a reading like that because I just had this general question in my head. I did not feel drawn to create a pick a card out of it and to connect it to a certain topic, something like postponing your love life or something in your work situation maybe. I wanted it to keep as general as possible. So I basically wanted this to be a reading for anyone who feels stuck and maybe feeling like having a blockage. Life is putting a wall in front of you and you are not able, you maybe don't feel able to get over it, and maybe you are feeling like you are being postponed by life even. But yeah, anyways, let's see what the cards are going to tell us here. So first we have some oracle cards and we are starting out here with the box. Oh god, okay, that so that is already like very significant here. It's so fitting to this question because at least when I feel when I'm postponing an aspect in my life, of course I do feel like being put in a box, or like if life is putting a box around me. So I think anyone who is watching this video is feeling like that at the moment, probably. I think life always is putting us in a box somehow. It's just that not that we feel like that all the time, and then other times. So probably at the moment you are feeling like you can really feel and tap into the energy of this box. And the box card is about like everything that is inside of the box. Like we can see here this little light here. So anything that is inside of this box is very much known to us, but everything else that's around this box, like inside the box, everything is kept in order and in proportion, and at least we think it has a good structure. And yeah, it's like kind of like the ordered life, and the ordinary, also the regular everyday things, and everything that's around it is the unknown. And sometimes it's necessary for us to develop this kind of force inside of us and braveness to step out of this box. That's usually what this box card is indicating, to find the inner spark, to be able for us to visualize a new life, a new version of self, maybe even. Yeah. So, okay, I have a fly here. And yeah, what else can we say about this box card? Basically, the box card is like, the box itself is the conscious mind, and it's the concept of anything that's conscious to us, and everything that's around it is like the dream state, the subconscious, or the other reality, the possibilities that we might have not tapped into yet, engaged with, and that we probably fear. But the problem about this box is that in the end, this box is keeping us in fear even more if we decide to stay in that box no matter what, and if we never step out of this box, at least just a little bit sometimes. And as I remember this card when I had it before, I remember it was saying something like that you should try, that you should try to step out brick by brick, step by step, a little bit like maybe it's not possible to do this every day, but every week to create a new situation for yourself in your life. And then in the end, after a full month or after a full year, you will have changed your life in a big way, and because you decided to step out of the box step by step. And what the box is in the end, if it's a certain topic, that's up to you. It could be anything, but it is definitely anything that is keeping you in this box life feeling and boxed up life feeling, kind of. And it's interesting, when I think of a box, I oftentimes and now I got this image again in my head of a present. Like when before you open a present, it looks pretty, and but after you opened it, and after you kind of like after you give birth to whatever is inside this box and put it outside and for you to use, then this thing that used to be a mystery to you before is getting known to you and becomes normal in the end. And it's whatever you fear outside this box here is not really, it is the unknown, but it's not really such a huge mystery, or nothing you cannot compete with, because once you are stepping out of the box or take out the present out of the box, you realize it is a present, a true present from the universe, maybe from God, for you to integrate into your life, this present. It could come in the form of a thought, of a new idea for a new start in life. It could come like an offer from the outside, like an offer for a new job opportunity. Could be anything in the end. So, and then we have, I remember we have 2 cards here. I usually just take 1 card, but sometimes 2 or 3 cards want to come out. So here we have the Emperor card here. It's interesting because the Emperor card is also very structured. Like this card, this Emperor, is about structure in life. It's the definition of all the great arcana cards of stability and structure, and here it says authority also. So I guess this box is about the stability in your life in general. So the reason for you postponing your own self is maybe because you want to stay in that structure very, very strongly, because it gives you this a form of safety very much. And whenever you're inside your own box, you can feel this authority, or it could go here into the direction that you should develop this bravery to step out of the box. I don't know if bravery is the right word, but maybe the courage in the end, and to become your own authority. Even he has interesting. Even he has a square in the background here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like, it makes a lot of sense that this card comes up here, and then this authority comes with Deception and Envy card, the 7 of Swords. Okay, so your own authority is I think maybe there's a situation in your life at the moment, or where maybe not at the moment, but you have probably dealt with a lot of deception and envy people in your life before, and in order for you to you were building this box yourself, around yourself. You were kind of like putting yourself in a shell to be protected, and in form of a box, in form of ways of thinking, so that you can have the control over your life, and to not let anyone deceive you. Yeah. Or maybe you are fearing, you're probably fearing another mischievous, envy situation whenever you decide to step out of this box, and so you are trying to hold yourself back and to not be forced to deal with this kind of energy again. Then we have the trust card here. Yeah, I chose this life purpose card deck for this reading because it's such a huge question here of why are you postponing yourself. And it says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Okay, so maybe it is strongly talking about your work situation here. We don't have any Pentacles card yet or something like this, but the box itself, I mean, it's a square box, and the Emperor is always talking about this a person, like a person of leadership who is having control over their own business. So I think you are asked here to trust your own inner guidance. I have this feeling that this is like coming in form of an inner spark. She's holding a bubble here, and a bubble is, and it's also talking about dreams here, your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. I think you already have a glimpse of something new in mind, some new career path, and you are holding yourself back for some reason, but the spark is already planted inside of you. It's something you created yourself, and you think in order for you to reach it, you need to work yourself through this little boxes here, because that's like, there's like a, around the spark in the middle, there's a box inside a box, inside a box, inside a box, inside another box, and it feels like never-ending boxes here that you're, maybe that you put yourself in, or that you feel like you were put in. But the box is more like a construct, an abstract construct of reality that we can feel in, but we can always change this reality by our own thoughts, and whenever we decide to trust in life. And I think it's time to leave all these circles around you, all this all the things that is keeping you safe, despite of anyone who is giving you this jealous feelings here. This maybe not you are having these jealous feelings, but all the people who are like working maybe against you, or that you feel that would work against you. I want to see what the next card is, Oracle card here, so maybe it's giving us boundaries. The porcupine and anemone. Well, the porcupine is also an animal that's is very, very much able to protect themselves. I think it's the animals with these long stings that they can use to... I think it's this animal that can also shoot with the stings if they get threatened. And there's a threatening energy here. And the porcupine knows exactly how to create boundaries around themselves. So maybe you are... I have this feeling this is talking about you. Anyone who's watching this reading here, and you are very much used to this box because it is keeping you protected, strongly protected from any deceptive energy here. But there's this indication here for you to trust your feelings and your visions that you have in mind, and maybe the dreams that you know, there's always this saying like think out of the box, and you probably did that a few times, but you hesitate here. I get this feeling of someone being hesitant for going after their dreams or their new dreams. It doesn't have to be that you always already had those dreams. Sometimes we need to go a certain way in life. We need to follow a path for a certain time of months or years in order to come to the realization that it's time for us to, like, this path was the right path. It was right for you to put those boxes around yourself and protect yourself, but now you have reached this authority in life that you can deal with those kind of energies yourself. You don't need this protection that you are putting yourself around with. Now you can actually, I have this feeling like of course now you can believe in yourself, and you can start to go after a new career path. Probably the old one is outworn here. Yeah, but let's see what the tarot cards are telling us here. Yeah. Okay, so we're starting out with the tarot cards with the Three of Swords. So there's definitely something in the thought realm here that it was keeping you in a state of heartache, and that's why you protected yourself. And I even get the feeling like this person here with the mask is not looking at you. They are looking at this heart with the swords here, the Three of Swords. They are kind of like focused on keeping you in that kind of feeling, like this heartache feeling. And for sure you don't want to be hurt again. I have this feeling like this is like, this bubble is also like this, you put a lot of heart in this new vision, but it's so fragile to you, like a bubble. It feels very, very fragile, and yeah, but all you can think about, or used to think about, what were these swords that other people were giving you, with the words that they said to you maybe a very long time ago, or maybe very recent. It will be different for everyone who's watching this here. Then we have the Sun in in reverse here. The Sun in reverse. So for this reading, usually I don't take reversals, but in this reading I wanted to keep the cards as they are, to get more informations here, since it's just a single reading. So of course, like, there's a situation here, it makes a lot of sense. Whoever is feeling trapped inside a box because of past hurts cannot create from the heart space their full happiness and their best version of life. This is how this card looks right up. It's full happiness. It's the most positive card in the whole tarot deck, the Sun card. And here it's also in the Three of Swords, we have clouds and rainy weather. So like we have rain and sun. So the rain is more real to you than the sun at the moment. That's how you feel. Yeah, and then we have the Hanged Man, the Hanged One here in this tarot deck. The Hanged Man. It's necessary for you to step back here and reflect on this whole situation, and the Hanged Man is always coming to a conclusion after a while. Like he has this halo around his head, like it's a woman here. She has this halo around this head, and I have the feeling like it's the same like the sun here. The sun is kind of like the epiphany that she needs. So life created a situation here for you. This box is creating a situation here for you in order for you to see your happy life, you need to turn upside down. You need to reflect and look at things from a different perspective in order for you to see everything that way, to not be hanged anymore, and to have a clear view on your true happiness, your new vision here. And in order for you to do that, you need to be in this hangman situation. So that could mean therapy, it could mean journaling, writing, it could mean meditation, taking long walks in nature and spending a long time in solitude, but not just for the sake of just resting, because then it would be temperance also, or the star card. Here we have the Hanged Man. It is a similar energy to the Hermit, but the Hanged Man is usually a bit more, I don't know how to say it, maybe a bit more sportive than the Hermit card is talking about true solitude and forcing yourself into solitude. And the Hanged Man can also be a situation where you are with people, like in therapy, having conversations with friends about your situation in order for you to get an information to in order for you to gain some kind of clarity here. It's not necessarily meaning being in solitude, but of course solitude can always help. Maybe it is also talking about a new career path in fields of therapy, counseling, psychology, any field where you are helping other people. And maybe that's what you are thinking about doing, but at the moment you are working in a different work field, or maybe this is the work field that you are working in and you're trying to find your way out of it. I don't know. Let's see what the other cards are saying. Now we have the Seven of Cups. Okay. Yeah, the Seven of Cups can be a strong indication of confusion, of not knowing what to choose, which career path. Maybe it doesn't necessarily have to be a career path here, but because it's talking a lot about the emotions and about the emotional aspect in life. And I get the feeling that you are looking at all the options that are in front of you, and that you are trying to figure out what you are feeling towards the cup with the heart, towards the cup with all the diamonds and jewelries and money, and towards the cup of success and all these different opportunities, but you cannot warm up yourself with it, and you are afraid that maybe they are only illusions. It's like they're coming in this cloud formation here, like a bubble also, and I have the feeling the cards are saying you can trust that. You can really trust all your visions here, and you can grab them. but you need to decide. It's up to you. Like, no one is telling you which cup to take. They are presented to you, but the decision needs to come from you. And I have this feeling this Hanged Man situation has also a lot to do about all these deceptive people in your life that you used to forced to deal with, that you need to reflect on that again. There's some information about this here, and once you get this information about this past situation here with those people, then you are able to actually decide for the cup. Yeah. And I have this feeling when this feeling inside the box feeling here is a feeling of authority for you, because you have control over the box, but it's kind of a false authority, because in the end it's more like on the shadow side, an authority that's more on the shadow side, and it's not real freedom. It's not real authority in an authentic way. Not really. But that's what you want, and that's what anyone should get in life. And I have this feeling all those opportunities are laying outside of this box here for you. And of course you can also reflect, or should reflect on them, but in order for you to pick the right one, you need to go deeper into this whatever was bothering you here with those people. And if you are in therapy at the moment, or about to go into therapy, maybe you can talk with your therapist about those kind of situations here. Whatever that was will be different for anyone. It could be a partner, it could be some old some relatives or friends that you dealt with, or just some envy people in general. And yeah. So then, wow, we have the Star card here. Okay. Another card for being healed, but the Hanged Man is more like working on your healing, and here you get your healing. Here it's like the universe is pouring all the waters from above down to us, down to our life. So here we are postponing, definitely. It's like a true energy here of postponing yourself, and here you are finally healing from all of this. And I want to see what the last card is. Okay, we have the Page of Cups here. So the Page of Cups is a very lovely, kind person. It could be like a very small, lovely hint or impulse that is coming into your life by someone else, or by listening to your own heart again, being able to look beyond this Three of Swords and go deeper, and to listen what else your heart has to tell you. And maybe it's probably like a very, very small little impulse. Like also you have this small impulse here in the box. This is the small light, the star inside of you. Another star from the Star card here, your wish fulfillment. And you need to, in the end, to go with that impulse to embark your new life. Yeah, so I hope you can make use of this reading. I can definitely make use of it because now I have a deeper understanding of the collective's feelings of the moment and what they are dealing with here, and I can use it for my next pick a card readings. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Bye bye.